Have you ever woken up one morning, stumble into the bathroom, look in the mirror and just freeze? You're staring at yourself and this thought hits you like a freight train. How the did I let it get this bad? Your gut is spilling over your belt. Your energy is so low that you're dragging yourself through the day like a zombie on autopilot. You're out of breath tying your bloody shoes, and something you used to do without a second thought, like tying your shoes. And your mind, it's a mess. Foggy, it's scattered, like you're running on fumes instead of fire. You don't even recognize the man staring back at you in the mirror. I've been there twice, and I know how it feels to lose that edge, to feel like your body is betraying you, like you're not in control of your own life anymore. It's like a gut punch. It's humiliating, but it's also a bloody wake-up call if you're willing to listen. The first time that this happened was in 2015. I was stuck in what I call now the comfort trap. Picture this, me slumped on the couch every night, wine in hand, phone in the other hand, ordering takeaways, greasy kebabs, dripping with sauce, pizzas loaded with processed cheese, and curry swimming in oil. My stomach was a war zone, loose bowels, bloating, constant discomfort from all that junk, plus the codeine painkillers I'd pop just to dull the aches of a body that I wasn't taking care of. I'd tell myself, it's fine. I'm still hitting the gym sometimes, I'm still working, I'm still getting by, but I wasn't getting by. I was losing muscle. My arms and chest were shrinking while my gut was growing. I was piling on fat, soft rolls creeping over my jeans. And the worst part, I was losing my drive. I dreaded the gym. I used to love it, and now it felt like a chore. I'd sit at my desk staring at a screen, mind blank, just waiting for the day to end so that I could crack open a bowl and order more crap food. Not living. That isn't living, mate, that's drifting. Then I found Tony Robbins. His voice, his energy, it was like a slap in the face, waking me up from a coma that I didn't know I was in. I realized my body wasn't just slowing me down, it was controlling me. I was a passenger in my own life, letting bread, sugar, and processed meats wreck me. So I flipped the switch. I went in on one rule. If you can't grow it or kill it, don't eat it. No more processed garbage. Just real food, meat, veg, fruit. And within weeks, my fat melted off like ice in a furnace. My energy roared back. I felt like a lion again. My mind sharpened and I could think straight, plan and execute. I wasn't drifting anymore. I was in the driving seat. But then in 2021, again, I fell off the wagon. COVID hit and my business made tons of money. And I thought, let's bloody enjoy this. I had drinks every night, beer, wine, whiskey, it didn't matter. Eating out was like a sport. Restaurants, fast food, going out, everything, whatever, it sounded good. My sciatica flared up again. It was sharp stabbing pain shooting down my leg, and I went straight back to the painkillers to numb it. At first, it was fun, celebrating, living large. I'd earned it, right? Wrong. That didn't last. Soon, I was waking up every night sweating through my sheets. My body drenched like I'd run a marathon in my sleep. My stomach was a disaster, loose stools every morning, bloating so bad that I'd have to unbutton my jeans after eating. I'd snap at Kay over nothing, just grumpy, short-tempered, no patience. The kids would run around, I'd be too wiped out to play, just barking at them to quiet them down. In business, I missed cash flow issues creeping up, big ones that could have wrecked us because my head was too foggy to see straight. I'd climb the stairs and be out of breath, like, what the hell? I looked down at my belly one day and saw it spilling over and I thought, how did I let this happen again? And that was it. Enough was enough. I went back to what worked, but this time I didn't just wing it. I built it into something solid, the primal fuel framework. I added in the 80-20 rule to keep it sustainable, and today I'm handing it to you because I know that you've felt that mirror moment too. Right now, I'm talking to two kinds of people listening to this. First, there's you, the rising carnivore. You're the aspiring entrepreneur grinding 16 hours a day to build something massive. You're skipping meals because you're too busy, or grabbing cheap junk McDonald's corner shop sandwiches because you think I don't have time to cook or I can't afford good food yet. You're running on caffeine and willpower, maybe a Red Bull, thinking that that's enough to keep you going. But let me tell you, if your body's running on empty or worse, on poison, your business will stall. You can't build an empire on a foundation of crap fuel. You're burning out before you've even gotten started. And it's not your hustle that's failing you, it's your fuel tank. Then there's the successful but stuck entrepreneur. You've made your money, you've got the business rolling, the house, the car, maybe the holiday home, but your edge, it's slipping. You're not seeing problems in your company until they're too big to ignore. Missed deadlines, staff issues, cash flow dips. You're giving your family the leftovers of your energy, snapping at your spouse over petty stuff, too tired to kick the ball with your kids, your body slowing down, aches, fatigue, a gut you can't hide anymore, and it's dragging your mind and your bank account down with it. You're stuck because your fuel is failing you, not your ambition. If either of these hit you in the chest, good. That's your wake-up call, because what you eat isn't just about your waistline. It's about your wealth, your relationships, and your legacy. It's the key to unlocking a healthy body, a sharp mind, and a thriving bank account. Most entrepreneurs, they don't see it. They think food's just food, but it's not. It's the foundation of everything. Let's dig deeper into those moments that broke me. So back in 2015, I was a mess. Bread, sugar, processed meats, these were my staples. I'd smash a sandwich for lunch, white bread, ham, mayo, thinking it was healthy because it had a slice of lettuce on it or some meat inside of it. By 2 p.m, I'd crash hard, sluggish, bloated, barely able to focus. My digestion was shot, loose stools every day, feeling heavy and gross. I'd look at my reflection and see this guy who used to be strong, fit, driven, now just soft, tired, a shadow of himself. It wasn't until I dusted off some old nutrition books from my personal training days, stuff my dad taught me about growing his own veg in the garden, the penny actually dropped. Single ingredient food made sense. It's how we're wired to eat, how we ate as primates before factories and fridges. So I cut the junk, started with steak, eggs, veg, the fog lifted. My body felt light again. I was back in the driving seat. Then in 2021, it hit me like a sledgehammer. Picture this, I'm slumped on the couch, glass of wine in one hand, takeout of fried chicken on my lap or kebab, and my sciatica's screaming, sharp pain radiating down my leg. Kay's trying to talk to me about something, maybe the kids, maybe the house, but I'm short-tempered, distracted, brushing her off. The kids are running around, laughing, and I'm too wiped to join in, just barking at them to quieten down. In business, I missed a cash flow dip that could have wiped us out, and I didn't even see it coming because my head was a mess. That's when I knew bad fuel wasn't just hurting my body, it was screwing my family and my future. So in 2022, I refined it. Took inspiration from guys like Eddie Abu, Whole Food Warriors Online, and made it my own. Added the 80-20 rule, 80% primal and 20% treats so I wouldn't go crazy. Something wild happened. My body transformed. Fat went, energy through the roof, no more bloating. Then my mind cleared. I started my daily focus and flow framework because I could finally think straight. And then in 2023, we leveled up our business finances. Josh Keegan and Chris Porter helped us get clarity on our numbers. And it all started with food. Fix the fuel and everything else falls into place. So let's go into the facts, because this isn't just me ranting. It's proven. Your body's a machine, a high-performance engine. Fuel it with rubbish and it sputters. Fuel it right and it roars. First up, whole foods. A 2019 study in Cell Metabolism by Kevin Hall showed something mind-blowing. They took two groups, one ate ultra-processed food like bread, sugary cereals, processed meats, and other ate whole foods like steak, eggs, veg. The processed group ate 500 more calories a day without even noticing and gained weight. The whole food group ate less naturally, lost fat and felt better, all without counting a damn thing. Why? Processed junk, bread, sugar, seed oils, spikes your insulin, screws with hunger hormones like ghrelin, and keeps you craving more. Single ingredient foods They're stable, nutrient dense, not calorie bombs. Meat, eggs, veg, they fill you up, fuel you up, and have no crashes. Then there's protein, animal protein, complete. It's got all the amino acids your body needs to build muscle, boost testosterone, and sharpen your brain. A 2016 study, the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, found high protein diets, think steak, eggs, fish, improve muscle retention, ramp up your metabolism, and clear your head. Plant protein, often incomplete, you need piles of it to match the meat protein, and most of it's processed anyways. I tell people, you don't see lions munching kale for protein. We're built for this. Single ingredient primal fuel. Right, fasting's next. And yeah, I'm going deep here because it's a game changer. I fast from 4 p.m. to 10 a.m., 18 hours. Sometimes when I'm cutting fat, I do a 36-hour fast once a week and stop 4 p.m. one day, skip the next, and eat again the day after. The first few times, it's brutal. Cravings are hit hard between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. My brain is screaming for a sandwich or a beer. Social stuff was worse. Out with mates, everyone's eating burgers, loads of food, and I'm sipping water feeling like the odd one out. But workouts, they made it easier. Hunger fades when you're lifting heavy. Once I got the rhythm, stop eating a few hours before bed, skip breakfast, it was simple. The payoff though is insane. Clarity like you wouldn't believe. I get my best work done fasted, razor sharp focus in short bursts. I've hit my personal bests in the gym, more power, more intensity. A 2018 review in the New England Journal of Medicine backs this up. Fast triggers autophagy, where your cells clean out junk, boosts fat loss, and shifts your brain to ketones for sharper focus. A 2020 study in Cell Reports found it ramps up brain-derived nootropic factor, which is BDNF, basically fertilizer for your mind. Plus, fat melts off, sleeps deeper, no bloating. Only catch, break a long fast gently. Too heavy, like a big burger and your stomach rebels it. So don't go too heavy after a long fast. Hydration is the final piece. Water alone, weak. You need electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium to make it all work. A 2015 study in the Journal of Clinical Investigation showed electrolytes help your cells absorb water better, keeping you energized and not drained. I start with 1 liter of water with Celtic sea salt. It tastes salty, but it wakes me up. Then 2 liters of hydrogen water with electrolytes throughout the day. I take magnesium tablets too, keeps cramps away, helps me sleep. It's like jet fuel for your system. Try it and you'll feel the difference. Here's the framework that I'm talking about. It's simple, not easy, but it works like a charm. If you can't grow it or kill it, don't eat it. Meat, eggs, fish, veg, fruit, that's your menu. No bread, no sugar, no processed meat. My go-to meal, steak, eggs, avocado, spinach, and kiwi. Tastes incredible, keeps me full for hours, no bloating, and pure power. Prioritize protein. Animal protein is king. Beef, lamb, salmon, chicken, nutrient dense, is complete, builds you up. Don't waste time with half measures like protein bars, save that for your 20%. Hydration and electrolytes. Water with Celtic sea salt or electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium. Drink 1 liter of salted water first thing, 2 liters of electrolytes later, plus magnesium tablets if you can. It keeps me sharp with no crashes. Then we've got the 80-20 rule. 80% primal, meat, veg, fruit, and then 20% treats. A beer, some berries with yogurt, keeps me sane, keeps me sustainable, maybe a protein bar, and you're well on your way. Fasting's my edge, but it's optional. I stop at 4 p.m. and eat again at 10 a.m., which is 18 hours. Once a week, I might stretch it to 36, as mentioned before. When cutting, stop one afternoon, skip the day, and then eat the next. First few tries were rough. Cravings hit me like a tidal wave between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. My brain was begging for food. Going out was the hardest. Everyone's chowing down and I'm sipping water, dodging questions. But workouts flipped it. Lifting heavy kills hunger fast. Doing CV kills hunger as well. Once I locked in the rhythm, stop a few hours before bed, skip breakfast. It was just second nature. The benefits? Clarity from fasting is off the charts. I get my best work done fasted. shorter bursts with higher output. Gym gains, I hit personal bests, more focus, more strength. Sleep is deeper, fat drops off, no bloating, and science backs it. Autophagy cleans your cells, ketones sharpen your mind, BDNF boosts your brain. Breaking a long fast, just remember, if you're breaking a long fast, start light, eggs, not a burger, or your stomach will hate you. Don't fancy fasting? That's not a problem. Eat 3 primal meals, steak and eggs at 8 a.m, salmon and veg at 1 p.m, chicken and spinach at 6 p.m. Same results, just slower. It's your body, make sure that you listen to it. People push back all the time. Here's what I hear and why they're wrong. There's so much meat. Won't that hurt me? Nope. A 2021 study in The Lancet trashed the red meat causes heart disease myth. Processed meat is the villain, not fresh cuts. Fresh meat loaded with iron, zinc, B12. Some people say too much protein is bad. I say that's bullshit. Your body thrives on it. Studies show no harm unless you've got issues. Fasting slows your metabolism. Does it? Really? Wrong again. A 2016 study in obesity showed fasting preserves muscle, boosts fat burning, and your metabolism adapts, not crashes. Some people say that calories are all that matter. That's the biggest lie out there. 500 calories of steak versus 500 calories of bread. One fuels you for hours, the other bloats you and leaves you hungry. Quality is everything when it comes to calories. So get the quality first, then think about calories. If you're busy, grill steak and eggs in 10 minutes, done. Traveling, hit a steakhouse, skip the fries, it's easy. Family dinner, cook extra meat and let them add sides. I do it all the time. My day, again, at 10 a.m, I eat salmon, eggs, avocado, kiwi, 500 grams of Greek yogurt with berries if I'm hungry. At 4 p.m, I'll have steak, spinach, maybe a sweet potato if I'm bulking, and fast until tomorrow. It's simple, repeatable, and powerful. Here's your shot. 7 days. Eat only what you can grow or kill. No junk, no excuses. Add Celtic sea salt to your water and feel the difference. Try fasting if you're game. 16 hours minimum, push it to 18 if you can, and track it. Energy, focus, and gym performance. Track it, get it down. Record how you've done on those things. Don't just trust me, dig into the science yourself. Look up Kevin Hall's 2019 study on processed foods in cell metabolism. Read the 2018 fasting review in the New England Journal of Medicine and check the Lancet 2021 on meat. Prove me right or prove me wrong. Either way, you'll know. When I cut the junk, I stopped drifting. I started driving my body, my mind, my business. I feel bigger than any challenge now. Like a lion, ready to take on the world. And you can too. Fuel yourself right and you'll roar through life. Strong, sharp, and unstoppable. It's your move, brother. What's it gonna be? Let me hear in the comments. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. You are a carnivore entrepreneur. Live life how it was supposed to be lived on your terms with strength, energy, and purpose. I'll see you on the next episode.